everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Empower Hour. I was gonna say your favorite show, but we only got 2 episodes out. We'll get there.
Baby steps.
In the studio, which is literally my living room, we have.
Way to give it away.
Well, I think they can tell.
Not everyone.
But in the studio, I have some amazing people that you guys have seen with me before. I'll let everybody kind of introduce themselves. My name is Shaban, if you don't already know.
I thought he was gonna ask me like because I won that casting couch with him. No, my name is Hamad.
I don't remember that.
Isn't that casting couch, bro? I make jokes.
I'm Marlene.
Yeah, she's Marlene. My name is AJ, and you already know what their names are.
Need coffee? Are you good?
I think he's starting like his battery started to like just dead.
That's an option in his living room. Yes, I want coffee.
Well, right now what we got going on in the social media world is Olympics, right? I'm pretty sure everybody's phone's been blasting off with just different memes or videos. That's because he's nodding his head like he lives under a rock. But everybody knows the Olympics are going on in Paris. Is that the way you say? For me?
Is that where it's happening?
Paris. Yeah, Paris.
Oh no, I know it's happening.
You up?
No, I don't know what that is. Bro, I don't know. Come on.
Alright, let me tell you what Olympics are.
Okay.
So those who do not know what Olympics are, they can be friends with Hamad.
Because pickleball is not in the Olympics and I'm very disappointed.
Not yet.
No, yeah, that's right. And they said it's not gonna be in 2028 either.
So
But you know what the highlight is? We actually got breakdancing as a sport in Olympics before GTA 6.
That's what I was about to say too, because you were talking about the sport.
Actually, this is a fair point.
Yeah.
With the is esports part of the? I don't think esports is part of the Olympics yet.
You know who will win? Arsalanash 5-0 Arsalanash for Pakistan. Take it, let's go. Yeah, we actually did get one. Speaking of which, dude, that dude has a throw. Arshad Nadeem with the spear back.
Have y'all been following with his story?
I saw it come up on my feeds because I'm just listening to you guys talk and I'm like, they sound like they're watching them. I didn't happen to watch them. I honestly have not sat down to watch the Olympics, only like the highlights that are coming up, like because people did certain things. I've maybe sat down sometimes with my siblings to like watch, but I don't know. My brother, he wanted to watch. He was like, it's not all that. It's
but
that's what makes it special.
No, I know.
And at the finals of the throw, it was him, Arshad Nadeem with the Indian guy, Neeraj Chopra. He's also really good. He beat Arshad like 3 years ago, and he's still really good. But that's what brings Pakistan and India closer. Like all that hate that we have been, what people have been propagating for years. And now something happened, and then all of us we feel like okay, we may not be enemies, and we could be friends, and that's amazing because we didn't really get that growing up, and it was all about India is bad or Pakistan is bad and so all that. But then we see that they are coming together, and both of them are really good. Right?
That's what's up, honestly.
But basically, the reason behind that is like the narrative that was always pushed that in order to be patriotic, one must hate Pakistan or India. That was the definition of peak patriotism when back in the 90s, after like 80s. If you are patriotic towards your country, you have to hate one. If you're Indian, you have to hate Pakistan. The more you hate Pakistan, the more propagate you against Pakistan, you become more and more, Desh Bhakt or, loving the country and patriotic. And vice versa on this side of the border. But the best part is, dude, without having any kind of support that international champions actually had, somebody just eating desi roti and ghee and just going like,
oh yeah, for sure. There's plenty of people that I would think that probably
leaders.
Yeah.
No, well, funny you should mention it. But just like you mentioned, that is always like taking a jaw, like taking a pick at each other, pulling each other's leg. Like in cricket and everything. Dude, there was this YouTube channel. I'm not gonna take the name, but a lot of people know what I'm talking about. They were like, oh, this guy looks like there's so much pressure on his face. It's like he has to pay off all the loans for Pakistan. Dude,
I know what you're like.
The moment he threw, their faces and their narrative went 360. Oh, bhai sahab, 92.7, 92.7.
I'm gonna tell you something because Merlin is lost, right, about Olympics. But Merlin, let me tell you what.
Sure y'all can see my face. I'm just like.
Let me tell you what's going on.
Let us tell you
No one knows about any other sport in the Olympics but that javelin because they watch it through Instagram, and that's how you know how everybody's kind of tuned in. No, the following. Did you guys know the U.S. won gold medal in basketball?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
With the amount.
When I watched it, what was cool though was like during when they were medaling everybody, I just saw the medals, and I was like, for France, I think somebody pulled out the Palestine flag, and I was like, hey! So that's kind of why I sat down to watch, or else I wouldn't have known. They did. No, one of the French players actually from the French basketball team. They were getting, they were putting the medals on them, and I saw the flag. I saw like was it black and
the scarf?
Yeah, no, it was an actual flag. He put it on himself, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, it's like, no way. So I just sat down and watched it. That's kind of what made me like sit down and watch it. They were commenting on it, but I saw the U.S. got gold, and I was like, oh, okay, all right.
And we know the USA has been dominating like Olympics for like the longest, right? Basketball. I mean, Michael Phelps, swimming.
Yeah.
Like USA has the most medals.
It does.
Over like 2,600 medals.
We fund the crap out of Olympics too, though.
It cost $40 billion.
Wow.
To do the whole thing.
One of the funny part, the winner of the gold medal gets $31,000 from the U.S. government. That's about it. Winning an Olympic medal, it's like a mean feat because that is the epitome of sports because that has been there through the Greek and the ancient, empire times, playing the flame and everything as such.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg did it.
So,
Snoop Dogg did it. I was just like, what?
My man, Uncle Snoop. Uncle Snoop been everywhere, bro. Uncle Snoop was actually the runner. He was this. I thought he was gonna crip walk.
No, I saw him holding the torch. I was just like,
imagine somebody. I'm like, hey, yo, that's not what you spark up, bro. That's what you spark it up.
Did y'all think that torch kind of resembled a blunt?
That's what I'm talking about right now. Just because I was like,
And he looks high all the time. Like,
and Uncle Snoop. I think Uncle Snoop should get a gold medal for being like
for being him.
Oh, he outspoke everybody.
Industry.
Everybody in the industry. The irony of
The fact is, remember that Snoop itself, the name Snoop is actually also from a cartoon. Same way, Droopy was also a cartoon. So the name Snoop Dogg, he should have been like Droop Dogg. He's always Droopy.
Don't do drugs.
Please don't.
I'm not saying we should.
That's
I think that it's not a drug.
I think that will take our conversation elsewhere. Weed is not a drug. It's a podcast of its own. I'm not.
That is true.
There's two sides to it.
Not endorsing any kind of drugs. Stay out of drugs, kids. It makes you go cuckoo. And if you want to go for Olympics, you definitely need to stay out of drugs.
I mean, and I think speaking of Arshad Nadeem's story, and there's a lot of athletes right from around the world. We were talking about how it goes back to the ancient Rome and Greek era, where the whole purpose was that time signified the time where there was not going to be no war, no wars, no nothing, right? Everything would halt. The world would come to a halt, and they would all compete in Olympics, right? Or at that time, these ancient games. However, that's one of the ironic things about this year's Olympic is we're talking about bringing everybody together and bringing the piece of harmony, the message of unity, everybody's together. But there's so many wars going on right now.
Stop.
Nothing comes at
It's
all.
very political as well.
Yeah.
People use Olympics for political reasons. In 1980, America didn't go to Russia because they were reviving a Cold War, and Russia did not come to LA for Olympics in 1984, 4 years after. So that's kind of like how the countries use these events to show their power. It's soft power.
Weren't they? They were banned,
They're banned, right? Russia for this year, right? As well.
There is an ancient proverb.
I read it some.
There's an ancient proverb that goes back to the Roman and the Greek empires. They say that if you want to quell a rebellion, give the people food and give them circus.
Yes, that's what it is. That's why the Colosseum.
I think that's very well said. It kind of distracts you almost from what's going on, right? You're no longer seeing that many, and you guys can agree with it, that in our Instagrams and all our algorithms for social media, we're not seeing no more of the wars and everything. Did you guys know that there was a plane that crashed in Brazil that killed everybody?
I think
on
I heard something about that, but it was overshadowed by the Olympics.
But the war that's going on obviously is being overshadowed. But if the real
was
purpose,
that plane over 92 meters?
that's a dark joke.
What? It flew over my head. I'm sorry.
If we get canceled, it will be because of Hamada.
Hey, it's a free market.
Okay, if it crashed, at some point it was over 92 meters and then it came.
Okay.
I can't say nothing to it anymore. I don't even know how to.
I'm
Alright.
lost.
We pray for all the people that lost their lives.
Yes, we do, 100%.
And even Hamad does.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
We only pray when no one's watching. Just remember that.
Is it though that the Olympics nowadays, is it really just about the money pooling? You know, the whole power stuff?
Okay. It is, but not entirely. If you spend $40 billion organizing something, there is no way you can get that back from one event. So how countries
You don't think so? With tourism and all these sponsorships?
Yeah, even with all the $40 billion is a lot.
That's an astronomical
So,
number.
bro, and so the way you look at it, if I'm a country and I wanna showcase my culture, and I'm looking at it as an investment point of view because I will have visitors coming from all over the world for that event, and because there will be people who are gonna be there, it will promote tourism in my place.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm gonna get that money back.
It's like not
because
long,
of that
short
event.
run, but like a long run.
It's a marketing technique, and it's hard.
I mean,
It actually serves a bigger purpose if you look at the broader scheme of things on a bigger canvas. It's like just we said that the things that are going around the world, there's a thing called the Public Sentiment Index for every country, which is closely monitored by monitoring bodies and agencies to ensure that there's no kind of rebellion or a civilian uprising. So in order to go ahead and push anti-war or let's just say anti-opponent narratives, or to deviate or deflect people and their attention from a particular dogma towards something that's more fluid and neutral and can be easily tailored and managed. So like I said, at this particular time having the Olympics, I'm not a big believer in the theories, like the conspiracy theories, but to somewhat I believe that as of this time right now, UFOs are real. I've seen one. But on a serious note, as of this point, if the Olympics happened, I believe that there were bigger fish to fry than the Olympics themselves. So this was also $40 million worth of investment. It should have been serving some purpose, right? So the purpose was to deviate people and their attention, like he said, in algorithms, everything changed from like hot topics such as the Palestine issue or the Ukrainian war.
Yeah, but that like there's always a reason to not do something. Like the Olympics has been going on for like what 2600, 2700 years for a very long
centuries
time.
now.
Wow. Yeah. So I mean, I get what you mean. I'm not saying no, and that's what happened. But I don't think that was the intention. I don't think you could schedule something like that.
Speaking of intention, did you guys see that one shooter?
The Turkish shooter?
The Turkish shooter?
Yes.
My man
But
was
everybody saw. No, but he wasn't like this. He was
silver.
like this.
Yeah, he had his like
that.
I'm convinced that there's actually
I don't know what you're saying, but I know.
Everybody
Yes.
Everybody's
The reason he didn't get gold, he didn't want to blow his cover.
That's what it is. Well, the assassin, bro. These are assassins.
They did a
And he's a fucking- it's just
No equipment or nothing.
very known
Not even like all of that stuff that people had on their
There
face.
was
There's
this.
this I don't believe in conspiracy theory, but don't mean I don't enjoy them. It was about Putin, that he used to work for the KGB back in the day. Comrade used to head the KGB and then became the head of state in the Kremlin. The reason why he walks with just one hand moving is because of his training, because of the sidearms. The one reason why you see the other hand not being as much as used is because of functionality. That dude just nonchalantly put his hand in his pocket like, yeah, just wait, hold my beer. Boom, boom.
he's the oldest child.
No, you can check. People know that he drinks too.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of surprised with. Look, there's obviously like stereotypicals around which country wins what type of, like sporting event in the Olympics.
Yeah.
So, out of curiosity, I'm gonna ask you all, who would y'all think should have stereotypically won the best shooting contest in the Olympics?
What's the contest?
Which country?
Do you mean like
America.
primary school? Then?
No, like, would you think that?
Like, America would have won if it was about high school.
That is the thing that people are saying, not just some that is true. People are saying that.
What country is best known for shooters?
What?
America.
America.
America. You just.
No.
White shooters, and they get
They
their gun
get it.
down at the rooftops at a Trump rally.
No,
After that debut, America had to reconsider. After that debut, they were like, you already lost our platinum.
If growing up people was a sport in Olympics. I'm not saying.
What?
Never mind.
Self-explanatory answer. You can type in the comments what you guys think. It's blowing up.
Oh,
It's a
never
sport
mind.
in Olympics.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be.
He would win if it was blowing up the toilet seat. Hamad would win.
I don't want to get cancelled. I'm gonna get cancelled.
Well, I think you're headed there.
Bro, I'm there.
I'm
I'm gonna deflect whatever it is, bro. If blowing up was in the Olympics and blowing up the toilet seat, Hamad would be the champion. Blowing up the toilet seat.
Let me try to get this crowd under control with bringing up
But
Put it this way, people are memeing so hard on the Turkish dude.
Memeing, is that a term?
Yes.
People are memeing, bickering and mattering so much about that guy who actually
No, him and the Korean.
shot with like one hand. They
Him
were
and the
like,
Korean girl as well. I don't know if y'all heard about
they
it.
were like, oh, he didn't use any kind of goggle or instrument, won a silver medal. And people are like, if you would have used it, you must have won gold. You cost your country gold.
I think all he won was silver.
Yes.
But I think he won silver because there was somebody else that they shot and they didn't do as well in Turkish. So that's why, like, no, I'm talking about on the team because, like, usually in like not like because I remember like in track and field you wouldn't like say you placed first. That's like points for like a full general. So I think supposedly what I heard why he supposedly got silver was because there was his teammate was there. She didn't do so good.
It always
So that's why, like,
was
they
a
put it
woman.
down.
So
There's nobody else to your
I
side.
think to sum it up though,
That's sexist. I love it.
I'm leaving. I'ma leave.
I'm trying to put the closing remarks in this. Y'all keep
Go ahead,
going. They're good.
Oh, one more thing before you put your closing remark. Remember that the girls who were fighting and one was automatically identified as a man, Iman Khalif?
I think I saw something like that.
And the irony
His
is
tone changed. Like you so afraid of
I'm
getting
not trying to get
cancelled.
canceled. You can say the
the gullibility of people.
The gullibility of people after the Italian quote unquote said, I have never been hit this hard in my life. Welcome to the real world. You're not pillow fighting women. You're here to fight. You're not pillow fighting women. You're like, I've never been hit this hard in my life. 6-second knockout, TKO, bro. She started crying.
She didn't train enough.
What people are saying is that her opponent had a higher level of testosterone, even though if she identified as a woman. I don't know the background.
No, it
I
is
think
proven that she's actually a woman.
With Olympics going on, I think it's good to stay tuned with it.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of things.
Pop culture does it for you. Even if you're not watching, it's gonna show up.
So
Everybody's seen it at least.
at least support your country, support your teams, and that's the way to go.
Please tell us who you're voting for and rooting for in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and share. Press the bell icon.